Hey y'all, welcome to the farm. Sitting on some hay for the cows, ready to get our day started. Come along with us and enjoy the day with us. Looks like we might be getting some rain here soon. We got a lot to do, and hopefully we'll be able to get some stuff done around here that is needed. So glad to have you with us today. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hey, babies. Hey, babies. Hey, Rocky. Doodle. Look at those rain clouds. I hope we can get what we need to get done today before the rain comes in. There's all the babies. They're ready to come out. We just had to get them some hay. They've been fed their feed. Look at this. There he is. The king of the farm. The king of the farm. What you doing, Brownie? Are you the king of the farm?
You ready for him to come out?
Yeah, he needs to come out.
Come on, Buddy.
Come on, Brownie.
You want that nice bite?
He said sure.
Okay, good job.
Come on, Brownie. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy.
He's excited.
Yeah, he is. He's always excited first thing in the morning. He likes to show out. Hey, Miss Ruby. Hey, Miss Ruby. All right. And there's Miss Lacey Bug. Hey, Miss Lacey. Hey, Mama. Hey, Nancy. Ruby's calling everybody out. She said, come on, y'all. Let's get this day going. All right, babies, let's fill it up. Fill it up, fill it up. Before the rain comes. I guess we'll put the rest of this in the bucket for their feed tonight. Go ahead and get the buckets filled up. So, our plan today, and like I told y'all, we've been contemplating back and forth over this swimming pool. And I enjoy it, especially in the summertime on hot days. Jump in, get cooled off. And being from the city, we have utilized the pond. The family likes to come down and swim. But this old city girl here, I like being able to see what I'm swimming in. So therefore, hence the pool. However, the kids are now gone off to school, and it's just me and hubby here. And my thought and his thought, is it really economically feasible to continue paying for the chemicals for the pool, the electricity to keep it running, to keep it vacuumed, cleaned out, just for me and him to jump in once in a while on a hot day? Or would it be more to our benefit to utilize that as more of pasture area? That's the second pasture that we're trying to get ready for these guys, so we can alternate them and make sure they have enough to eat. So anyway, I've got some flowers and stuff planted around the pool. We were gonna try to get those dug up and replanted somewhere else and try to give them a new home. I don't know if the weather is going to cooperate with us today. But anyway, so we're still in the decision making on this pool issue. And I'm leaning more towards let's go ahead and get it taken down. The pool, we've had it for several years. The liner's getting pretty faded. It's still good, no holes or any patching in it. But I don't know. I'm thinking that these guys here are more important. I can take a water hose and play in the sprinkler if I need to, or you know, I'm learning the ropes of this rural country farm life. I guess I just need to get over my fear of swampy looking mucky water, because I have swam in the pond before, and you know, if it comes down to it, it's free. So that's kind of where we're at now. But gonna finish getting their hay buckets filled up for them tonight. They got plenty of hay out here today. I wasn't able to get the fertilizer out the other day when I told y'all I was gonna try to get to that, but hubby was able to get it out last night.
Right before the rain.
Right before the rain came in yesterday. So hopefully that'll do us good out here. We also have some grass seed to put out as well, that we'll be doing that, and hopefully it'll help build this area up for them, and try to get things going. Hubby this morning planted us some more blueberry bushes, and we have a persimmon tree that we've got to figure out where to put.
The big one.
The big persimmons, yeah. We have persimmon trees that were already here on the property, but they're really, really, really small persimmons. But anyway, these are the bigger persimmons that you can use for canning jelly and actually eat. So I'm looking forward to that. And I don't know if I told y'all or not, but basically what we're trying to do is give us things that are gonna produce for us and give back to us. I love my bushes and my flower beds and stuff like that to pretty up everything around here, but at the same time, you know, it benefits as far as bringing the pollinators in, but we also want to be able to be planting fruits and vegetables and things that are gonna produce and provide for us as well. So that's our take on everything around here. So that's our goal, and you know, we'll just continue working on it until we achieve it. So anyway, wind's starting to pick up, but I guess we need to get this done, and we'll catch y'all in just a little bit. So hubby's done got a jump head start on me, and this is our green pool because it hasn't been cleaned out yet for the year. And you can see I had flowers minus all the weeds. The weeds are coming up bad already, and was trying to make like a little flower area around the pool here. So what we're doing now is getting all the flowers dug up out of here, and because we don't want anything that the cows can't eat in this area. So this is what we're trying to make as a second pasture area. They'll have access to the pond down here as well, just like they do up in the other pasture for water source. But anyway, this right here is going to be a job trying to figure out what needs to come up, because some of the stuff is not even completely up yet. You got your work cut out for you.
Yeah. All right, everyone. we started digging the plants up, and we're still debating on whether or not just to leave the pool down here and just put like a fence around this low side of it to keep the cows from getting in it and still use the pool. Well, after further investigation, the pole pump is burned up anyway. It's messed up. It's sitting there from sitting all year, all winter, and it won't even come on. And I looked at the wiring on the back of it, and it's just rusted up and everything. So I'm not spending another $500, $600, $700 on a pool pump to put $1,000 in pool chemicals in it for a year to go swimming.
So basically, long story short, we had our question answered for us without us having to make the decision.
Yeah.
So decision has been made for us.
Yeah.
So
if anybody wants a pool.
Yeah, simple solution. So now we get all that pasture. So yeah, like my husband said, if you're interested in the pool, hit us up in the comments. And yeah, it's been good while we've had it. We've had it down here for
at least 7 years
or more.
Years.
Yeah. So you know, we got our use out of it, and now it's time for the cows to be able to use that area.
Yeah.
So
utilize it for better things.
So that worked out really good in our favor. I would have to say, you know, sometimes we get so caught up in, you know, just frivolous things and so minor, but you know, that was something that was answered for us. We didn't have to put a whole lot of you know, time and energy into debating back and forth over that and the upcoming expenses if we were to keep it here. So and in the long run, it sure does make the job for hubby a lot easier to get those flowers pulled up, and if he's got to get out the tractor and come in here and level it off a little bit.
I done dug a little trench here, so this is the easiest way to do it since the liner is about 6, 7 years old, maybe even 8. The liner's a little bit faded out anyway. A liner's not that expensive, so the easiest way to do it is that I could sit here all day and wait on the pump to pump it out, but the easiest way to do it is just poke a hole in the liner and let it go in the pond. So we're gonna get at that.
And there she flows. Looks like we're having the 1,000-year flood all over again. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Y'all, we were part of that 1,000-year flood whenever it came through South Carolina a couple of years ago. And literally, this is what it looked like with the water coming down here. Our basement was completely flooded all the way up to the steps that come out of the basement into the bathroom. It came up all the way to our bathroom floor. Yeah, so this feels like we're reliving the 1,000-year flood. Look at the grass coming up. It's pulling the grass up. Oh, that's where you dug a piece. That's where you dug off a piece, y'all. I'm sorry. The top layer. But you know, water is very forceful, so it took out a lot of our roads and bridges here, and we were stuck down here for quite a while. Just another good reason to know how to be self-sufficient when you get into situations like that you have no control over, you know, due to weather or other circumstances, to be able to pretty much fend for yourself. We couldn't even get out of our driveway. It looked like the Grand Canyon coming in and out of the driveway. So until we could get that fixed and leveled back out, and they repaired the craters in the roads around here, we were stuck down here for several weeks.
All right, for all the viewers out there, just so y'all know, this is honestly the best way to save money and the best way to clean a swimming pool. Get rid of it. That'll save you about $1,000-something a year. I know y'all probably seen in some of the pictures that she's done, y'all probably seen this dock down here and wondering what the world's going on. Well, it's completely rotted. Me and my dad redone this dock probably about 15 years ago or something like that, 12 years ago, and it's completely rotted. And if I walked out there, I'd fall through. I mean, I could stick my foot through the board. So I did not want to take a chance of the cows walking out there. So I came up with the bright idea that I would burn it up. Well, it only burnt halfway up. So I'm gonna have to get the tractor and pull the rest of it out up here on the bank and burn the rest of it up. I thought it would burn right on up, but that never goes the way you plan for it to.
That's true. Still doing the easy part.
Yeah.
He's bringing me the tractor.
Yeah, so you can play with the rocks.
Thanks. So he's in the process of getting it disassembled here. Y'all see all these rocks. I've got to get all these rocks up. That is going to be fun. All right. About halfway.
About halfway. This thing's like an erector set with all the screws.
Yeah, I can imagine. Uh-oh. Yeah. Whew. Don't want to mess with them.
No. A few wasps.
Just a few.
Oh.
I guess they done got in there and made them a nest.
Maybe they'll move along.
Yeah, come back to that spot. It's always good to have a handyman around.
everyone. I'm having to take these. I took the top rails off and took the plastic off, beauty rings, and took the top rail off, and now I'm having to take these off to be able to get the actual liner. And each one of these caps has 4 screws in it, so.
Got your work cut out for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting there. Getting there. Hopefully that's all it is 4 screws. Looks like it's 4 screws.
Let's hope so anyway.
Yeah.
Let's hope that's all it is to it.
Yeah. So we'll take those off and then have to go around and pull that off.
All right.
So hopefully, don't know what's holding that down there. We'll find out.
That is going to be such a different view when we get this down. But look at all that area. I mean, I know it's not a lot, you know, but that gives the cows just that much more. We would have had to put some type of fencing or something around this area to keep the cows from getting around the pump, the flowers, and let me walk around so y'all can kind of see my flower bed. My husband had brought some dirt in to raise one side up, so I was able to make a flower bed around the front side of the pool. So we would have had to fence that whole area off to try to keep the cows out. And this is just making it so much easier and giving them that much more space.
Big pool.
Yeah. So, I'm just glad it was an easy answer to our question.
Yeah.
So, the other positive in all of this is I don't have to come out here and pull up the weeds anymore. They grow everywhere you don't want them to grow. So that's going to be very time effective. The cows can just come out here and graze, and I don't have to come out here and weed flower beds anymore. What happened to the tractor?
You didn't have it idled up enough and bogged it down. Got the brake on. Brake on.
All right, so it's pretty much down. See where all that he brought in, that's how much it was built up around this edge of the pool. So he's gonna get the tractor and push all that down, get all this leveled out some more, Let the grass grow over it. Get the liner up out. Finish getting the sides rolled up and get it stored up.
Yeah, for whoever wants it.
Until somebody decides they want to come and get it.
Not much more. Just pulling these last couple like this up where they go in the tracks. Alright y'all, the reason we're doing this with the tractor, I'm going to get her to pull it back. This roll has now, we got about 85% of it probably rolled up. And the roll itself weighs about probably 200 pounds at this time, and I can't get it by myself. So what I'm going to do is put it in the bucket, drag it back, lay it flat, take it back out the bucket, and actually lay it on the ground and roll it up. And hopefully I will be able to get it that way.
Hope so. It's a big roll and heavy.
Ooh. Alrighty. Crank it up.
All right.
And tilt the bucket back.
Okay.
Alright.
Lift it up.
Lift it back up.
Okay. Dump it back out? I don't understand what you're saying.
Just dump it up. That's it. Dump it up. Back up.
Okay.
Now we're going to gravity take over.
So as you can see, hubby has taken over. He's more experienced with the tractor than I am. He makes it look so easy. Yeah.
Dragging it behind the guy about 20 feet.
Probably so. It's a big liner. Yeah. There it goes. Y'all, looks like this city girl's gonna be swimming in the pond from now on. While hubby finishes carrying off the stuff from the pool, I'm going to take care of a couple of ant beds, y'all. Got my container of diatomaceous earth here, and from what I read up on it, it is a good way to kill ants and fleas and ticks without harming your animals. So we're gonna try it out and see if this stuff actually works. So here's an ant bed right here. They're scurrying around, and I just don't want my cows or goats, if we put them out here, getting into all these ant beds. So I'm just gonna put out some of this diatomaceous earth, also known as DE. A lot of people have a hard time pronouncing it. Oops, sorry y'all. And I just take my little rake. Camera's all over the place, I apologize. Stir them up real good. And gonna sprinkle a good amount on them. Hopefully that will take care of that problem. Got it all down. Just getting it leveled off now. So the cows are going to have a pretty nice area once we get in here, and I think we're just about finished up in here. But as you can see, they got a fence line that runs down there, and that part of the pond is what we call the swimming area. It's a little shallow area that you can get in and out of that'll be good for the cows. But we're running all the way up and around. And then it goes on around the other pond, back around the wooded area along the trail system there. So they'll have all this area, plus what they have now. So maybe that'll help to give them a little bit more nutrition and help with the cost of hay too. Everything now is getting so expensive. These cows can go through some hay, and they go through some grass, I'll tell you. And hubby there, I think he was born on a tractor. When his grandparents were down here, he spent a lot of time down here. And this is how he grew up, knowing and learning how to do stuff like this ever since he was a little boy. The right behind you. Right there where we raised it up for the pool. Do you want to try to bring that up a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, I can probably take some of that and bring
And
it
just
back
kind
up
of
here together.
make it like a slope down to the pond. Hopefully the grass will fill back in here pretty good and pretty quick. And I'm sure we'll be putting out some grass seed in this area as well too. But that grass, I think the cows are really gonna like it down here. The grass area right along here around the pond, it grows some pretty thick blades. Pretty grass. It's starting to try. But this area right along the pond is specifically, I think, gonna be a cow favorite area. Yeah, I think they're gonna really like this. Right now, as you can see, it's full of weeds. We're probably gonna have to bring a little bit of dirt down in this area. This used to be a old burn pile area. My husband covered it up, but didn't put quite enough dirt on top of the concrete underneath there. And when the water comes down off the hill, it just kind of sits in this area and it makes it a muddy mess. It's pretty interesting. Whenever I would mow, everything would be so pretty, except in this one spot for a couple of days until it kind of recouped itself. But it would always make a muddy mess right in here. So we'll have to get that fixed too. I love that palm tree back there, y'all. Kind of gives it a southern South Carolina feel. And that came from my husband's uncle. He had a place down in Edisto, and he brought that back up here several years ago. We planted a couple more palms coming down the driveway a little bit, and hopefully they'll be as pretty as that one. We missed a rock. One rock. I think we got all the rest of them. We did pretty good getting them. They were starting to get buried up underneath the dirt. Some of them were a little bit hard to get back up. Sure does look a lot more open now. When I come out here and sit on the back porch in the mornings and enjoy the sunrise and my cup of coffee, I will definitely, my views open back up now. Can't beat that. And my husband's grandfather, and I believe his uncle, the one that brought the palm tree, built that pond. They built up the pond dam and dug out that pond. Did a pretty good job. We haven't had any problems or issues with it. Even in that flood, the pond dam held up really good. Like I say, I'm not trying to pick on anybody in the younger generation at all, but you know, if you are in the millennial group, you know, really, please pay attention to your elders, because you can learn so much from them. You really, really can. There's nothing like the way that they did things, because they did things and made it to last. So it looks like I got my work cut out for me to go through, pull out the weeds that were growing up, and get the plants that we dug up today around the pool transplanted into another flower bed. I guess that will be a project for tomorrow. The sun is starting to go down on us, and I think we're gonna start wrapping things up around here and get us some supper. I think we're both getting hungry. We missed lunch today. What, sir, are you doing in the chicken's pen? You always go in the chicken's pen. There's nothing in there for you, buddy. They're like, why are y'all in our pen, our coop? You see that, Mama? There's a cow in our chicken coop. Come on, Brownie. Come on, Brownie. Come on, buddy. The chickens want their coop back. The chickens want their coop back, buddy. Come on. Come on. All right. You are silly. You're not a chicken. You're not a chicken. No, you can't go back in there. All right, everybody. Whew. That was a day.
Yeah, was.
Luckily, the weather cooperated with us, and we sure did get a lot done.
Yeah, we did.
That was a huge project to get knocked out with all the flowers and the rock and the pool and the pump and everything.
Yeah, getting it leveled out.
Yeah. So, and hubby here did a really, really good job. He knows what he's doing. He's done a lot of that type of work, so it comes natural to him. And like I said, I think he was born on a tractor.
Yeah, probably.
But
I came out riding a tractor.
yeah, I think so. But anyway, if you want to just kind of...
Yeah, I was going to tell y'all, I got all the dirt that I could get down there and tried to get it a little bit leveled up. I'm probably going to have to bring in a few bucket loads of sand or something and dump in there just in a couple of low areas. Not very much, maybe about 7 or 8 bucket loads or something. But the dirt's so scattered out, and I didn't want to tear up no more grass than I had to. So
Yeah, we need all the grass we can
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, but we'll be back at it again tomorrow.
Yep.
And if the weather's good, I think we're supposed to have really nice weather tomorrow. So anyway, we got to get these flowers that we dug up planted before they die on us.
Yeah.
And anyway, we really appreciate y'all coming along with us today. I hope y'all had fun, just as much fun as we did. I hope you got a couple of laughs out of me attempting to operate the tractor here. But anyway, maybe it's a little educational and entertaining all in the same time.
Yeah.
All the way down to Brownie in the chicken coop. So anyway, you never know what you're going to get around here. That's
No.
for sure. But anyway, we appreciate everything with y'all. Welcome to our subscribers. Please continue to subscribe, like, and share. And leave comments if you have any insight or useful information that us or anyone else looking to possibly entertaining the thought of this type of lifestyle. But anyway, we hope y'all have a great night. We're going up to Meemaw's to get us some good supper and go grab a shower real quick before we head up there. But anyway, y'all be safe.
And have a great night.
Have a great night. God bless. And we'll see y'all soon.